What up, everybody? Man, sorry I've been gone for so long. Got a few minutes on my commute, so I figured I'd pop in and say what's up to everybody. Again, apologies for not touching base for the past couple weeks. Man, the grind has been crazy, and double time, overtime with these veterans. The COVID, happening. I had to dig deep and start, get back down in them trenches. And now that things are open back up and jobs are available, like there's a lot of veterans that needed my help. So again, Vindicated Veterans ain't my only gig. I also work for, unemployed homeless vets, getting them back up on their feet. So, I've been behind the scenes grinding super, super hard, but not only for them, but I also had to take a mental break for myself, which is very, very important for everybody out there to remember, is to always take a step back and kind of take a look at your life. And if things aren't going, according to plan, reevaluate your blueprint and take a look at, maybe the things that you're missing or the things that you aren't doing or those routines that you've strayed away from. You got to get back to those grinds. And I was, detracting from the stuff that made me healthy and made me feel good and my mental health move. And when I started doing that, it started pulling away from how, the greatness that I can achieve and the good stuff that I can do for other veterans. If I'm not 100%, I'm no good to those guys. So I had to kind of take a break and kind of reevaluate myself, get back into some of my group and my therapy sessions, and just kind of, take a look at myself again in the mirror and get back to the grind. But I'm back. I promise you, I'm back 150%. And like I said, I wanted to touch base because, going back to work mainly, I'm seeing the main thing I keep seeing, and I just don't understand it, is there's so many veterans out there that are coming to me for their help, and they're coming to me to get jobs, and they're coming to me because they're homeless or they need, some sort of health care. But they've been out for, maybe a year, all the way up to 15, 20 years, and they ain't never, ever, ever gone to see the VA. They ain't never registered in the system. They never, got involved and let it be known that they're a veteran in their community, to get on those call lists, to get on those mail lists, to get on those email rosters. If you don't do yourself the service, not just for yourself, like it boggles my mind that they got to come to me with nothing, nothing, literally, and they've been grinding homeless, and lo and behold, they could have had some sort of, compensation or health care coming through for a long time. I always tell people, even if you get like 10, 20, 30% disability, which is like $100, $200, $300 according to which one, give or take, 400, and you live till you're 65 years old and you're 35 years old, so 30 years, do the math in your calculator. I promise you, it's in the hundreds of thousands of dollars you're leaving on the table, leaving hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table to Uncle Sam. So you might as well just take your money all out of your account and throw it out in the middle of your driveway during Halloween and say free money to all the kids that walk by. Because that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. Like, I don't know if it's pride, I don't know if it's laziness, or I don't know if it's a combination of the two. But man, I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to get every penny that I'm entitled to. And I'm not selfish because of it. We served. The DOD allocates this money year in and year out. A budget is set for people to get compensation that have honorably served our country. But yet, a lot of you boneheads out there, men and women, don't realize, or too pride, or just too lazy to do yourself the goddamn service to go and get these services. Please, please, please do yourself a favor and go and get this stuff done. And don't give me the VA don't work, or the VA don't ever call me back, or the VA don't answer my calls. Bullshit. Call me. I promise you, I'll get your shit rolling in a week. You know what I mean? Like, that's just pure laziness. And that's about the most bullshit story I've heard since working in this industry. So save it for somebody else. Because I ain't going to grind 150% for somebody that don't even do their portion of the bargain. So I'm going to get off my horse about that. If you ain't got VA care and you've been in the service and you honorably served and you're honorably discharged and you haven't filed for a VA claim or disability or anything, I don't know what to tell you. You might as well, like I said, take all your money out of your account and throw it out in your driveway during Halloween and tell all the kiddies to take it for free, because that's exactly what you're doing. Number two, this goes for your veterans as well. but the individuals that work in the industry, VSOs, veteran service officers, veteran advocates, nonprofits, etc., etc. This is mainly for the veteran service officers and people that work in the industry to assist veterans, especially times like now. Please don't let me find out that you're turning veterans around and you're telling them, you know, you got to use Zoom or you got to use this or that. Like, if they're walking through your doors and you don't want to see them, one, you shouldn't be at work, and for two, I'm pretty sure every corporation and workplace has the protocols in place now that we can service these individuals, because I have had a lot of people come to my office that said that you guys aren't answering your phones, you guys aren't ever at your offices. So I don't know what the issue is, but that needs to stop. Like, we need to help these veterans, especially right now. The time is now. We can't be turning our backs on the veteran community during COVID. Like, that's about, I mean, I don't want to say that I'm negating the virus or by any means. I get it. It's real and it's harmful and it's hurting people. But that still doesn't mean that our jobs stop and that either you take a share or you get off the pot. Like, don't be playing with these veterans anymore. Like, that's the reason why we have these mental health issues and these suicide issues and addictions. Like, because you guys are not giving these individuals any hope. The least you can do is give them some hope before they walk out the door. If you can't service them, let them know that everything's going to be all right. And we're going to get through this together. Like, man, nothing pisses me off more than some lazy ass veterans. You fat motherfuckers need to start doing your job or get the fuck out. I promise you, I will expose every last one of y'all. I'm done with y'all, man, because this shit is stupid. We have too many homeless veterans in California. Too many of them saying that you guys are never there to answer nothing. So let's go. It's time to buckle up and get the fuck going for these people, because they need us more than anything. I promise you. Excuse my language, but man, I get gassed up over that shit, because nothing pisses me off more than some fat ass lazy veteran that don't want to help somebody. But anyway, just want to touch base with y'all. I'm good. I hope everybody else is good, man. Again, do yourself a service. If you're a veteran, go and get seen, go and get known. Let them know you're in the community. Let the VA know you want their help, and let them try to help you and compensate you and give you the health care that you need. All right? Because I promise you, it's going to help with some burdens in your life. If you're unemployed or any of those situations going on right now, you need to make that happen. It's gonna be beneficial to you. All right? And again, if you're in the industry and you're not doing your job, man, just punch out, sign the paper, retire, or just find another job. You know what I mean? Like, don't be playing with these people no more. You got to give 150% in this job. This ain't a job for half-ass. This is a 150% gig, or you ain't built for it. You know what I mean? There's no in between. All right, it was good touching base with you guys. I'll be back soon. Peace.